Tony Carrasco was introduced to the 808 and would produce a seminal record that influenced everyone from New Order to the Pet Shop Boys.
One of my friends he had this whole sound gear, all this analog stuff. He brought it in and said, I think you would like this drum machine. So he gave it to me, he showed me a couple of step programming that he was doing on this drum machine. I said, wow, I gotta try to do something on this, drum machine, do sort of a record on it.
Carrasco used the 808 on a couple of recordings before he began working with Mario Boncaldo on what would become Klein and MBO.
Mario Boncaldo came to me with this demo, and I said, wow, I like that. Let's try to produce that. And the idea was something very Human League, I knew it was going to be a big record because it's just one of those things you feel when the chemistry is right, When we finished the mix, I took it back to my club. I was playing the club in Milan. People in the dance would just responded tremendously. I said, wow, this is going to be big. 2 months later, some fashion model came to the club, and he says, this record, they're playing this record in New York. I says, really? He goes, yeah, it's just blowing up. Thanks to Jellybean, of course, my best friend,
Dirty Talk was really interesting because it used the 808, but it also had this Italian thing to it. Tony Carrasco, who was the writer and the artist and producer of it, was a New York DJ for a long time and moved to Italy. So he sort of fused sort of the Italian disco thing, but it also kept sort of the underground thing that was happening in New York. It was a very, very big record.
They really rocked the percussion and the hi-hats. So now you found another element of the 808 that was really interesting. It wasn't all about just the kick and the snare no more. Now you had the do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and you had all that type of stuff making you dance. That's one thing about the sound of 808. It had the ultimate dance feel to it.
Klein MBO wasn't even a record. It was like, okay, it was like, what are they saying? Nobody knows the lyrics. Nobody knows the melody. Nobody knows shit. Only thing that anybody knows is that beat's crazy.